थेट दिल्लीला जाऊयात, राष्ट्रपती बोलतात.
Are a part of the nation's narratives. Fellow citizens, 5 years ago, when I took the oath of office of the President of the Republic, I promised to preserve, protect, and defend our Constitution, not just in word, but also in spirit. Each day of these 5 years, I was conscious of my responsibility. I learned from my travels across the length and breadth of the country. I learned from my conversations with young and bright minds in college and universities, scientists, innovators, scholars, jurists, authors, artists, and leaders from across the spectrum. These interactions kept me focused and inspired. I strove hard. How successful I was in discharging my responsibilities will be judged over the time by the critical lens of history. Fellow citizens, as one advances in years, so does one's propensity to sermonize. But I have no sermon to make. For the past 50 years of my public life, my sacred text has been the Constitution of India. My temple has been the Parliament of India, and my passion has been the service of the people for India. I want to share with you some truths that I have internalized in this period. The soul of India resides in pluralism and tolerance. India is not just a geographical entity. It carries a history of ideas, philosophy, intellect, industrial genius, craft, innovation, and experience. Plurality of our society has come about through assimilations of ideas over centuries. The multiplicity in culture, faith, and language is what makes India special. We derive our strength from tolerance. It has been part of our collective consciousness for centuries. There are divergent strands in public discourse. We may argue, we may agree, or we may not agree. But we cannot deny the essential prevalence of multiplicity of opinion. Otherwise, a fundamental character of our thought process will wither away. The capacity for compassion and empathy is the true foundation of our civilization. But every day we see increased violence around us. At the heart of this violence is darkness, fear, and mistrust. We must free our public discourse from all forms of violence, physical as well as verbal. Only a non-violent society can ensure the participation of all sections of the people, especially the marginalized and the dispossessed, in the democratic process. Power of non-violence has to be resurrected to build a compassionate and caring society. Protection of the environment is essential for our survival. Nature has been kind to us in its bounty, but when greed exceeds need, nature lets loose its fury. We often see some parts of India affected by devastating floods, while others reel under severe drought. Climate change has put farming sector under tremendous stress. Scientists and technologists have to work with millions of farmers and workers to revive the health of our soil, arrest the decline in water table, and restore the ecological balance. We all have to act together now. For the future may not give us another chance.
तर राष्ट्रपती प्रणव मुखर्जी यांचं निरोपाचं हे भाषण सुरू आहे, ज्यामध्ये त्यांनी अनेक मुद्द्यांवरती भाष्य केलंय.